Yo, this is John, and today we are talking about House of Dynamite, a new movie out on Netflix right now. And in the House of Dynamite, it deals with this event that occurs where a seemingly atomic missile has been launched from an unknown location, and it deals with this group of people who work for the government trying to resolve this whole situation, including whether or not it is necessary to retaliate. And it's told from three different perspectives. The military's perspective, the perspective of this group of agents working for Pentagon, and also from the politician's perspective. Mainly, with that one, the President of the United States. Now, to get things started, first and foremost, I'm going to talk about what I liked about the movie before I get into my issues with the movie. And honestly, I think, the movie's cast, it's full of actors that are good. Everyone from, up-and-coming stars like Anthony Ramos to actors who are established stars like Rebecca Ferguson and Idris Elba. There's a whole lot of, talented people in the movie, and even if they're not given a whole lot to do, they do at least clock into work with this film. Also, from a visual perspective, this is a good looking movie. There's not a whole lot of CGI in it, but what there is, it's not terrible. It's not the best CGI I've seen all year, but it's not terrible. And I've seen Netflix shell out a lot more money on movies with even worse effects. So, at least they hired some decent VFX artists this time. And I also liked the music. There for a while I thought Hildur Gudnadottir did the music, but it turns out it was someone else, but it was still good music. The drone sounds that they used for the music definitely helped to try and create a tension-filled atmosphere, even though at the end of the day, all the other ingredients were kind of missing. And this brings me to my problems with the movie. First and foremost, this is a very intense and suspenseful situation, an impending nuclear strike on the US. And even worse, they don't know where it came from. It just showed up. That should be a intense, suspenseful situation, but at the end of the day, you just don't care for some reason. You don't care because, and this is a fault of the writers, there's no characters that are well written enough to make you care. None of the characters are unfortunately well written, even though the actors are doing the best that they can. You just don't care about any of the guys in this movie. I blame it on the fact that there's too many characters. They just crammed this movie with so many characters that you're just sitting there going, I don't know if I should like you or not. If they had just simply made the movie more grounded with an actual main hero character, like Rebecca Ferguson's character, or Idris Elba's President of the United States, then maybe we would have a different story. But in my opinion, the biggest mistake that they made was they pulled The Last Duel, and it's essentially the same story, but it's told from three different perspectives, and they repeat everything from beginning to end when they get to each different perspective. And to make things even worse, they hardly add anything new to it. The reason why this worked on The Last Duel was, with The Last Duel, you not only got different perspectives, but you got different information as well. Certain characters are portrayed differently in each of the different stories. Certain situations are depicted differently in each of the 3 different stories. Matt Damon's character in his story, he's a likable, honorable man. In Adam Driver's character story, he's a whiny brat. And in Jodie Comer's story, he's very aggressive. You got different bits of information in each of the stories, and you also got different looks at different the same situations in each of the different stories. You don't get that with this movie. It's the same thing over and over and over again. The only difference is the perspective in which it's being told from. That's not really how you go about this kind of situation. And another thing where it hurts is that it's not engaging. When you show different, looks at different situations and characters, you make it engaging, because then you're sitting there going, okay, which one's the true person? Which one's the true President of the United States? The true Rebecca Ferguson's character? But, because you get the same thing over and over again, you're not engaged. You're just bored. So guys, at the end of the day, there are some nice things about House of Dynamite, but at the end of the day, it's just boring. You don't like the characters. The story is not engaging because they approached it in a fashion that it just simply repeats itself, and you're not given new information from each of the 3 different perspectives. And by the end of the day, you just don't care, and you're just sitting there going, okay, well, not getting those 2 hours back. I'm going to give the House of Dynamite a 4. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And please don't forget, I also have a secondary channel where I do gaming content. Please go check it out. And as per usual, please remember, keep it return.